All right. Thank you so much for all being on here. And if you're listening to the recording, we're so grateful that you took the time to do that too, because your time is so valuable to us and to me. And I just want to say first and foremost, if you're listening to this because somebody asked you to, I am so grateful that you are being open and willing to just hear your friends what your friend is doing for just once, at least for yourself. And me personally, as the person sharing with you, I'm so grateful that you are taking the time. And you obviously mean a lot to the person who invited you to listen to this call. So just remember that. And I pray that you would just open your hearts to what you are going to hear. So my name is Maggie. Durbin is my last name. And I am been a consultant with Arbonne for about 6 years now. It's just celebrating my anniversary. And I am just in love with Arbonne. So I'm so grateful that you're here to hear that, because I think there's not enough people out there who love what they do or just love what they live with, which are these products. So I love both with this company. And I just want to take a minute to just kind of what I started to do in the beginning, but just clear any head junk that might be in your head right now. Maybe you're coming to this with a little bit of knowledge about Arbonne and maybe none at all, and maybe none about network marketing. And so I hope that you can just kind of come with an open slate and or with a clean slate and just hear this for yourself at least once. It might not be a fit for you, and that's fine. I promise we can all still be friends, and you can still be friends with the person who invited you to this call. So this is not a deal breaker. This is just awesome information. So with that said, I am definitely going to talk about Arbonne as a brand, as products, what we have to offer, which is probably what you thought I was going to start with. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about my background, but I also have to just say I'm going to start with talking about network marketing a little bit, because my background is nursing and it is not business. And I loved learning about network marketing. I still do, because I don't know everything about it. But I have learned so much through my journey, and I'm so passionate about it. That is why I'm going to share that with you to start. And then we'll move into Arbonne as a brand and what the culture of Arbonne looks like too. So to give you a taste of our culture, just to give you a start, I'm going to share my screen. So bear with me for a second while I find the right screen to share with you. And this is just a quick video. Hopefully you can see it. Here we go. And you can hear it. Let me know, friends on there, if you can't.
What if you woke up one morning and all the products in your daily routine were made with pure, botanically based, scientifically tested ingredients? Everything vegan, gluten-free, nothing harmful. Everything made from a blend of science and nature, delivered straight to your door. And then you found using these incredible products put you on the road to a pure, healthy lifestyle. And since healthy is the new happy, that's exactly how you started feeling. Then, all you wanted to do was share that feeling with everyone you know and love. Because that feeling of pure joy changes everything and becomes wonderfully contagious. So let's simplify. Pure products, pure lifestyle, pure joy. That pretty much describes Arbonne.
All right. So now if I can navigate us to the next thing. So I want to point out too that all of this is just an online resource that I, thank goodness, do not have to be responsible for putting together, but is an awesome just tool for me to share what I love. So that is what I'm doing now, is just clicking to this next little page, which is a little 2-page sheet that we're going to go through together. So, all right, so little background, who am I, if you don't know me? And or if you've heard of me, this is the real me. And I'm Maggie Durbin. I am a wife for, what is the year? I think 8 years. That's about right. And I have 2 kiddos. I have a little boy who's going to be 5 next month, crazy, and a little girl who's 2.5. And before Arbonne came into my life, I was a full-time nurse. I've done lots of different nursing. Currently, I'm a labor and delivery nurse. And I love nursing. I like taking care of people. I love the idea of helping people be their healthiest self. It's not always like that in the nursing field where I worked. And the other thing that I didn't really know in terms of nursing as a career was my long-term game. I had no idea what I wanted to do forever in nursing. I knew I liked being at the bedside, but I knew I did not like my long hours. And lo and behold, then I found Arbonne. Not really, it found me actually. And my friend Kelly, who is now one of my best friends, but I did not know her at all, said, hey, would you like to try a sample? And she had shared just how much she loved Arbonne. Not a clue what it was, but I tried it. She shared an overview extremely similar to this, and I loved it, and I jumped in because it made sense to me, the business side of it, and I love the products. It was pretty straightforward for me in terms of that, and the fact that I could use a little bit of extra income, because who couldn't? But my dream has definitely changed and grown over my journey. And I'm just so grateful that it came into my life, because now it is definitely my long-term plan. And it's my right now plan too, though. So we'll kind of talk about that as well. So I want to jump in a minute about and have you think for a second. And I know that we're on this conference call, so you can't respond back to me, but you can think for a second. Think in your life, when was a time that you felt the most fulfilled or inspired? So think about that for a minute. We don't get those questions a lot, right, in our life. We don't get to just sit and pause and think about that. But when was a time in your life that you felt the most fulfilled or inspired? And as you think about that, and maybe it's now, and that's fantastic, or maybe it's kind of now, and sometimes now. I was thinking about that myself when I first thought about this question. I definitely feel fulfilled and inspired being a mother and being a wife. But there's other things that, maybe things you're passionate about in the past that you want to get back to. And there's often, life has happened along the way, and here you are not doing those things that used to fulfill you and inspire you. And so I guess I just challenge you to think, what if you could get back to that time, or create a new time where you are feeling inspired and fulfilled? And I guess, I obviously was not doing network marketing in my past life. So I didn't know that I could be fulfilled or inspired by that. But even just doing this business has done that for me. So that's just obviously an example. But it also has encouraged me to get back into music. That's another example of me, for me. So maybe just get your juices flowing. So, but what that costs for me now is babysitting money. So who doesn't need more income? I'm here at the top of this, and this is just sort of to give you some, you get your juices flowing in terms of what this side hustle could be for you, or just what this opportunity could be for you. Boost your income. Everybody needs extra income. Pay off debt. So this definitely helped us throw any extra that we had towards my student loan, which is now paid off, which is exciting. Build your savings. So we're working towards getting a minivan. So that's my right now dream, right? So that's me right now. Giving bigger. Of course, anything that you can give is so wonderful, even if it's just your time. But what if you had more time and money to give? Living your bucket list. So that's kind of talking towards what we were just saying, and pursuing your passions. So, what would it take for you to get there? So a lot of times it is more money. That is how our world just seems to work, and more time though. And so this is where the biggest difference is for me in this whole network marketing thing. If you hear what we're saying, if you hear anything I'm saying tonight, it's this, that you can work part-time and get paid on compounding your effort, working just part-time and not even just working full-time. So This is where we move down this part, considering network marketing options. So you can work 1 hour a week if you choose in network marketing, or you can work 10, or you can work 20. But you know, this is a lot different than this looks a lot different than your 60 to 80 hour work week. There's no territory that you have to be in. I am in Bloomington, wherever you are at, but I'm in Bloomington, Illinois. And, I know a handful of people here that are growing their Arbonne businesses. And there's so many people that don't know about Arbonne. It's fine. We can all be together and grow together. And then it's global. So we are in multiple countries, and with technology, we can do anything. What we're doing right now, obviously, is exhibit of that. So low risk startup costs, we only cost $49 to start this franchise. And then, of course, we recommend getting products for you to use and love, so that you're actually recommending something you actually use and love. So that's where that is coming from. What I love is I've learned through my journey is about our home office and how unique it is and how amazing it is that they partner with us in everything. So not only do they give us all the business stuff that I don't even know, product development, banking, sales, training, the legal stuff, all that stuff, marketing and branding. We get all these tools too. We have a website. We have the next thing, we have free business coaching from just our peers in this company. And it is so unique, and I'm spoiled because this is the only business that I've been a part of outside of healthcare. But even just comparing it to that, I mean, the support and the camaraderie is second to none. So it is our own business. I've been changing how I've been talking about this because I work from home. I have a home-based business, and we get the tax benefits and everything else to boot just like everybody else. We're not anything different. A network marketing business is an actual legit, legal, not illegal pyramid scheme, actual business where you get to take tax benefits, which is amazing. Now, this is where we start to talk about how smart this is. So, and which is one of the reasons why somebody invited you onto this call. So you get to earn while you learn. So commissions based weekly beginning month 1. So someone signs up to share these products because they love them. They have a get together. A couple people decide, wow, I love these products too. They start shopping. Guess what? That person gets paid on that sale right away. So we've just changed our whole thing, how we get paid in terms of, used to be a 1 month thing. It's every week now. And it's amazing because that person didn't know how to do anything. They just signed up, right? So they get paid while they're learning. And of course, whoever is sponsoring you and helping you will come and do this right alongside with you to start you off and get you going. So I love that. This is the next part that I really need you to pay attention to, because I had no idea this existed, and it is so incredibly smart. And like I said, when it was explained to me, I totally got it. So here's the difference between trading your hours for $1 and compounding the work that you're doing. So Kelly shared with me one time, and she taught me how to shop, and she taught me how to share, but she taught me how to shop. Let's just think about that. And I go online, because this is all online, just like Amazon. I go online and I shop now. She does not order for me. She has no inventory, and I am a shopper for life. I've been shopping for 6 years. I love it. And Kelly gets paid on that effort over and over and over again every time I shop, because Arbonne is so grateful to her that she taught me how to shop. Now, here's the second smart thing. So you can see how you can build all these fun shoppers as a network. On the next part of it is what I ended up becoming as well, is a consultant, someone who wanted to recruit other people to share this with me. So now I've shared with my friend Cammie, who she shops and she shares. So you can see how the efforts of Kelly, one time to me, has now trickled down or created a ripple that, is just going to continue to ripple, because this product is amazing and the business is so smart, people get it, that Kelly is getting, that thank you check over and over and over again. So here's the thing, guess what? I've ordered at I don't know, midnight before. I bet Kelly was sleeping. I bet she was not even awake when she got paid, or on that order from me. So this is what I'm talking about, hours for dollars versus this compounding work for you. So this is where it's different from your traditional sales approach, in terms of you don't have to keep doing the same thing with the same person over and over again. So I kind of touch basically on all of this, but the difference is, though, is that we're not just out there going to get a sale. Yes, there is sales in this because there is product, and product has to be sold to be used and enjoyed. But really what we're doing is recruiting passionate clients and consultants. So I love that. This is right on the right side of this page. And all we're doing is teaching them to use and then share the product if they want to. And really all it is word of mouth. So it's just like recommending a movie that you loved, or, a recipe that you tried. It's just about that, using what you love and recommending it to others. So differences, like I said, there's no territories. You get to set your own goals. We work with you in terms of that, whatever that is for your life. We modify it for you. No boss but yourself. And what's amazing is with that forces you into personal growth, which we're going to talk about too in a second. So I want to go down just to this difference. So I kind of touched on it, wage income versus asset income. So what you're doing, what Kelly had done by asking me and me asking someone else and them asking another person, is created this asset income. So what's going to happen is this income is going to come over and over again, no matter whether she is working that day or not, whether she's put in an hour that day or not, it's going to keep coming because of what she has already done. And that is asset income versus always having to trade your hour, your time for your dollars. If I quit working my nursing job, not getting paid anymore, done. If something happened to me and I couldn't work my Arbonne business, or like, let's say when I had my 2 babies and I wasn't going full steam, guess what? I still got paid because I had already put time in. So that is just amazing. So this was the second part of this presentation. When I heard it, that really caught my eye were these numbers, because I had no idea that this was a legit business and that people were going to actually make life-changing money. Needless to say, gangster money, which is the top level. But to me, honestly, that first level, even district manager, is life-changing money. To me, this has saved my family's butts over and over and over again, and is what is going to be the difference between us being able to afford a car or not. So yes, my dreams have evolved over time, from just getting to this first level to help with some house repairs. That's where I started, which is crazy to think. And of course it is now to just continue to grow way beyond all of this, because I want to reach as many people with this amazing brand and opportunity. But I'm telling you, people need this first level. People need a little bit of extra money just to make ends meet. And what is so great is that you can grow to any level in this business as long as you grow yourself right along with it. And that is really the biggest secret, but it's not really a secret, that we are a personal development company. And we love to just grow people into the best versions of themselves that they can be. And whether that means you race to the top of this company, or you are on a different journey to whatever level you want to be on, that is fine. It is really just how much you are willing to grow yourself. And honestly, it's not just in your business, it's in life. So I love that. And there's obviously these other bonuses too. When you get to area manager, it's willable. So if God forbid something were to happen to you, your family would still get paid on all of that asset income that you already created. At regional vice president, there's a Mercedes bonus that you can pick out, a white Mercedes. Our founder picked that because it's one of the safest cars, and white because it's pure. And I love that. That's just a touch into our culture. And then, of course, there's all sorts of other incentives just by growing this amazing network of people, shoppers, and business builders that you can earn. So I love that. So, okay, we've talked about network marketing. Yes, there was a little bit of Arbonne specific in there, but what is Arbonne? So if you have never heard about Arbonne before, this is what you need to know. Our culture has been unchanged since the beginning. So we started in 1980, and our founder, Peter Mork, just wanted to create a better, safer product. And he was so smart and such a big visionary, though, that not only did he see that need that especially the United States, but a lot of other countries in this world were living with lower than acceptable skincare and nutrition and things like that, any products, but that he saw that he needed to empower entrepreneurs. So he had a focus on women, and men too, but just there was a real need at that time to keep families together, but also to provide families with extra income. And he saw this, and that is why he put Arbonne into a network marketing company and not into a retail store. He knew this would be the best way to grow this company, and he was so right. We have stayed true to that culture and to our standards in terms of our products from day one. So what are our products? You're like, what are we talking about here? Everything is gluten-free, vegan certified, kosher. It's all sustainably sourced, non-GMO, mineral oil free, which means that it actually gets into your skin instead of just sitting on your skin. Mineral oil does not go through your skin. It's all soy-free, paraben-free, no artificial sweeteners or flavors, because we don't have any of this junk filler in our stuff that you have to cover up. It all is exactly what it say it is. If it smells like oranges, it's because there's orange cells in there. That is the truth. And there's so many more. So in Europe, they banned about 1,400 ingredients, and we banned 2,000 because we have even found even more that we're like, if there's something that could be potentially unsafe, we're going to just not put it in there. And can you guess how many are in the United States that we ban? Like 10 to 12. The other kicker about the United States, and don't get me wrong, I love my country and I'm grateful for all the freedom we have, but we are not transparent here. You have no idea what's in your products. And in Arbonne, you can find an ingredient, all the ingredients for every single product. I love that. That is something that I can trust. And what is also amazing about this brand is we have everything. We have skincare, we have makeup, we have nutrition products, we have baby care, we have spa line, we have shampoo, toothpaste, deodorant, honestly, everything. And this is why we can claim this, that we are the #1 global brand for healthy living inside and out. So that's not just something we're saying, okay? It's because we have done the research and everybody else is trying to catch up to us. We literally have had nutrition for years, and we have had skincare for years, and we've had both, and people are trying to catch up. So some people are trying to get caught up on the nutrition side, and some people are trying to get caught up on the skincare side, but we have had it all. So that is why we can claim this, and we're already been putting in all this time and research to perfect those things. So we really are second to none. And like I said, being transparent and authentic is Arbonne's promise, and we're always challenging ourselves to be those things and to continue to stick to our standards, which I love. So anyway, that's a bit about our brand and about network marketing, and I'm so grateful that you hopped on here. The person with you that you got on here for is going to follow up with you and talk to you a little more about this, but I do want to just talk for just a second about how you can be in Arbonne. So of course you can be a recruiter like us. We love to have people on our team with us, lock arms with us, and grow to whatever they want to do and be in this business. So if that is interesting to you, get in touch with the person who put you on this call. And we have an awesome little book that you can flip through and learn more about. We're not here to twist anybody's arm. We're here to educate, edify, empower you, because we know that you are capable, and there's no limitation to what you can do with this business. So if, however, you're kind of interested, but you're really not so sure, maybe you thinking of like 2 or 3 people in your head that would love this, we'd love for you to be a connector. And that is someone who gets other people around their kitchen table or on a Zoom like this and hears about what we do and hears about this overview. And, then you kind of can go from there too. Great. How this works for you in your life. Obviously, if you are really intrigued by the products alone, then we love for you to be a shopper too, because Arbonne treats their shoppers like nobody else. There are discounts on so many amazing things. There's always specials and incentives going on. Crazy, crazy. So anyway, it's just a little bit about how you can be a part of Arbonne, and whoever invited you on here would absolutely love to talk to you more. You're absolutely willing to, you can talk to me too. You can find me as well if you have questions too. But we are just so grateful that you got on and that you took time in your life to come and just be open and hear about something new. Maybe clarify some things that you didn't know. So I just hope that you have a great rest of your day or night, whatever it is that you are having right now. So have a good one.